Well, the final day of opening arguments from the president's legal team was a short one. Senators are now preparing to move to the question and answer phase of the impeachment trial. But as Skylar Henry reports from Capitol Hill, lawmakers are still grappling with fallout from claims leveled by John Bolton.
Reject these articles of impeachment for our country and for the American people.
The president's lawyers wrapped up their opening arguments by taking on revelations from former National Security Advisor John Bolton.
Are you going to allow proceedings on impeachment to go from a New York Times report about someone that says what they hear is in a manuscript? Is that where we are? I hope not.
According to the New York Times, Bolton writes in his upcoming book that President Trump directly linked military aid to Ukraine to an investigation into the Bidens.
How stupid are we all going to look if his book comes out with extraordinarily relevant information 60 days from now and this proceeding is over?
The battle over witnesses in the Senate trial continues to heat up, with Democrats united in their calls for new testimony, while Republicans are split.
It is very likely that I'm going to conclude that, yes, we do need to hear from witnesses.
The House chose not to pursue witnesses that were available to them. I don't want to start a precedent of just doing it half-assed in the House and expect the Senate to fix it.
Some Senate Republicans have suggested Bolton's full manuscript be viewed in a classified setting. Others continue to push for a witness swap, with Bolton's testimony in exchange for testimony from Joe Biden or his son, Hunter.
I have a number of witnesses I would like to hear from, beginning with Hunter Biden.
We're not bargaining with them.
Democrats continue to say that's a no-go. President Trump has denied the claims in the Bolton manuscript.
We're adjourned.
Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
At the end of today's arguments, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced that senators will have 8 hours of questions for both sides Wednesday and another 8 hours of questions on Thursday. Well, Senator Roger Wicker weighs in again on impeachment. He took to Twitter saying that no one expects President Donald Trump to be removed from office on the charges, and that he's convinced the trial is an attempt to influence the House and Senate elections in November and President Trump's election.
President Trump responded saying, quote, "Thank you, Roger. It is a big hoax."